Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Catmonic, and I hope you're all having a good time. Once again, after work, chilling out, just, streaming some Master Duel after work. And, I guess a couple of updates since last time, right? It's not been a couple of days. But big changes to Master Duel, and a couple of things, like small things, in life as well, I guess, or whatever I've been doing. Right, I was just replying to a Discord message. Anyway, so to get into it proper, we actually did manage to get into Gold 2 last time, which is, yeah, just checking that I actually unmuted there, which is not bad. Does mean that hopefully with this session we should be able to get into possibly Platinum, fingers crossed. We have that about a third win rate, which is, nice to have. In terms of proficiency test, we're getting there. It's slow. But in terms of Master Duel, there is big changes. Apparently this is now a pack, which is kind of funny. You've got Tistina Eldritch, featuring also, is that the Ghost Fusion stuff? I think that might, yeah, that's also the Ghost Fusion stuff. But anyway, Tistina Eldritch, apparently. That's a new pack. But much more importantly, as you can see by this little thing, we do not only have Max C in Master Duel, there are now two little things as well. Does this affect us on a Masochist account? Not really. What does it mean for Master Duel, though, as a whole? Now the whole of Master Duel is a Masochist challenge. Because you're in a format with 9 copies of Maxi. So, that's definitely not going to be a fun time. Now, just off the top of my head, something like this. How can I see how to obtain these cards? No, I probably have to go into the deck edit. I just want to check. Because I don't think you can get stuff from the soul. Well, maybe you can. If I... of course it's not in the collection. How to obtain. Yeah, we do have a chance of getting these now, but I don't think we're any the better for it. This is now a game with 9 copies of Maxi, and I could not imagine actually grinding ranked. Like, just with a constructed deck at this point, it's gotta be meta or bust and feel miserable. So, hats off to the hats on guy, Hardleg Joe, and we'll get into our own challenges. Last time, Super Heavy Samurai. It's going okay. This deck is functioning as we kind of want it to. We've picked up a couple things since, not massive bits, but we've got Super Heavy Samurai Stealthy. We've got, oh sorry, we've got an extra copy of Stealthy. And is that really all we put in? That might genuinely be all we put in. Unless it's extra deck. Oh yeah, we opted for some rank 2s. And some of the boards that we can make leave us with less than desirable levels to make synchros or high level XCs. So we're gonna, shore up the worst case scenarios. Plus, you could normal summon this, equip it with itself and special, or the same case goes for like you normal this, you normal battle board. You don't have access to a 4, but you do have access to a rank 2 then. Right. Let me just... And I need to put in the welcome message, because I haven't done that yet. Look at me being all professional and prepared. I've only been doing this for months on end now. There we go. Okay, right. But yeah, let's start our grind. But first, I think let's choose what deck we want. Because we've been playing Super Heavy Samurai for a couple of streams. Maybe there's a chance that one of these other decks does a little bit better. We've picked up another non-tuner Winged Beast, which allows us to make these Dragoonities a little bit easier. And this deck does possibly need an update, because we've discussed in other decks that we never really managed to summon Zeraboros. It's a funny boss monster, and really good. However, it normally takes our entire board, and we don't really have much in the way of revival. We've got 3 cards, and sometimes getting to this guy will require some of those cards. We've already played quite a bit of zombies. We've played a lot of good stuff. We haven't played much of, like, the machine deck, but that's not terribly different to Samurai, and in fact it's probably got more in common with good stuff as a deck. It does have this neat little boy here for a contact fuse of your opponent's whole board, as long as you manage to draw into Nashta plus Clockwork Knight. If you just draw into Nashta, then it's exactly Anima, who is not currently in this deck. Why is Anima not currently in this deck? I mean, we could probably take out Infinitrek Goliath. So that might be due an edit. And of course, we haven't played Warriors in an eternity, but I think the deck probably needs a bit of a reversion. It's starting to bulk out a little bit, and we probably need to slim down on a couple of the engines and what have you. And then there's this. And I guess this is a good gauge for whether the deck works. Do I like the premise? Not a whole lot. Are we gonna play it? I need to test how good it is at some time. And whether it's a lot better to push just archetypal cards with, like, these kind of stall Floodgate-esque kind of cards. Well, Floodgate-esque. Some of them are just Floodgates. There's no sidestepping the fact. We have main decked Inspector Border in pretty much everything we played. Alright, this is certainly a hand. So, set 1, set 2, set 3, pass turn. What can we do? Opening the Spirit Gates. Okay. Good to see. It might not be good to see. It could just be Yubel. But they are doing dark decking these things. And this is where we learn. It's actual Sacred Beast, I think. Yeah, this is okay for the moment. If they activate the field spell, we then do have to activate the Phantom Knight Fogblade. Unchained Slot. Okay. You know, maybe it's not Yubel. Or maybe it's not Sacred Beast, rather. Maybe it is just Yubel. Now, we do have to work out what we're doing against this. If this gets destroyed, you can banish this special summon a fiend from your hand or grave. Special this from your hand, then you can destroy one Yubel monster or one card that mentions it. Sure. That's fine. don't know how this is going to behave as a duel, but I guess we find out. Yeah, go for it. Discard a card. Let's see what you're doing. Discard Yugioh, special summon Yugioh, probably. Right, we want to leave this for the Phantom. Yeah, that's currently okay still. Spirit of Yugioh, okay. This is still fine. We have beat Yugioh before. We can do it again. It will take some effort, but we can do it. Okay. This can only special summon once per turn? This can only special summon once per turn, yes. Okay. They don't currently have Yugioh in the grave. They do have it on field. What are you thinking? They seem like they've got something that they're planning on. There you go, there it is. That's fine. See what they do from here. Barodras, that's the Omni Negate, right? When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks, well, it has material. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just target the Barodras. They kind of have to negate it. Or lose it. I'm fine with this. They now get to tap or destroy one card. Probably this. Yeah. So they can attack with this again, but that's not the end of the world, honestly. Yeah, go for it. I think the play is to kaiju this, put it in the Nightmare Pain column, summon this to the Nightmare Pain column, and just go Beast King Unleash. It does mean we don't have anything versus Barodras though, which is a problem. So we've got to work that out. We're going to put it there. Try to do this. We can only special summon this once per turn, right? Yep. So I don't think we have it. Like, not by a long shot. And I need to attack Yugioh, actually. So that's ever so slightly unfortunate. Where are you? Cool. Activate this. And then put this back in the hand. I mean, we lose. I'm not going to bother. Did we draw a good hand? Not really. Well, no. Did we draw a good hand? It wasn't bad. It's just not good against Yugioh specifically, because we're trying not to take the battle damage. Let's try this again. See how it goes. We gave Super Heavy Samurai a few tries, we can give this a few tries. Certainly a hand. It's the FTK. At least that's all I can think of when I see that many cards. Yeah, we'll set this as well. Go for it. Either that or a structure deck, one or the other. Although, yeah, actually that's true. The FTK bot would have surrendered by now. Oh, they're playing Ashen. Right. I'm loosely familiar with this. There was a guy at Locals who decided that this was exactly what they'd play. Right, I want to read your related cards. Destroy all monsters on your opponent's field. That's completely fine. I don't currently have any monsters. You need to make the fusion monster to... Actually, did they release... Okay, they released with their new support as well. So it was all in one wave, because this wasn't the original wave. You get to add an Ashen card. Is the fusion an Ashen card? Oh, it is. But it's a track card. Yeah, go for it. You know, special sign to main phase. What if we just torrentialed here? 2 bodies. Come on, I'm waiting for you to respond. Sure, go for it. There's no bonuses to popping your own monsters at the moment. Like, not in the slightest. Yeah, let's just summon this out. Now what? Set 1. Possibly the trap? Maybe the trap? Maybe just Imperm? That's funny though. So yeah, what if we just did that? Battle. Attacked in. This doesn't have any effects when it dies. Cool. Solid turn, guys. Let's go. Can only attack with 1 monster per turn. This thing cannot be destroyed by battle. And we can put it back to the hand to put it more opportunistically if our opponent puts anything in this column that stays face up. Place in either, then yeah, sure, go for it. You can destroy my 1 monster. What a travesty. I guess I won't get to keep it. Right, go for it. Summon the big level 9 dragon. Yep, go for it. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon an Ashen from your deck. So summon the Ashen and destroy my field, right? Oh. Yeah, of course, right. Yep, go for it. Your opponent's field to your graveyard. Okay. So yeah, they'll be doing that right about now, probably. During main phase... yeah, okay, that doesn't do any of it. You get special summon from the deck. I haven't given them any reason to not play into columns, but they are, you know, actively avoiding columns. Sure. I guess for the sake of keeping my Abyss Stung, right? It's kind of funny. Doesn't stop it, they still get the effect once per turn, but they now have less bodies on board. And I don't want them using that limited extra deck of theirs. It could just be, like, Ashened the deck and nothing else. But they might have something in there, and Ashened the deck might genuinely be enough to win anyway. It's not a great archetype, but it is playable. Definitely. Oh yeah, you can just, like, special these, can't you? Because the field spell... End phase. So they got the fusion face down, right? That's the obvious implication. Did they add it? They might have just... yeah, there you go. Using monsters from either field, including. Okay, go for it. Deep Grave is pretty good, though. What if I just went to battle? Force you to use it. Yep, there you go. Now you do destroy all spell traps on the field after the fusion summon. So that is minorly annoying, but we can live with it. I think we can anyway. Gotta work it out. Just a little. Put it in the imperm column. Be funny. Damn, he put it in the wrong column. But yeah, that's still fine. Let's see. Oh. Oh no, this is completely fine, actually. Can this be targeted? No, it's not fine. Okay. Set 1, make them fear imperm. Set 2... I don't know what this would make them fear. But maybe something. Is there anything we want in their graveyard? Can't be destroyed by card effects. Your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. Monster effects only. Destroy. Okay. They have to destroy that card, okay? It's currently fine. The thing is, they can just, like, kind of negate the Abyss Stung Ray, so we might as well take the damage. Gives us a body for our turn. Titan Pyro, then, yeah, okay. Right. Do we want anything from their grave? I think we do, but I'm trying to work out what. What do we have in hand? We have a 1, we have Mirror Force. We have a 4, a 4, 7 with 26. Yeah, maybe we just take this. Hero. Where is he? Because it doesn't negate the effect by destroying it. So they might do it. No. Standby phase comes. Monster. Face attack. Right, so I think we probably just, like, cannot be destroyed, cannot be targeted, okay. Yeah, the problem is that we've got Mirror Force Dragon, or the thing, the Towers monster, that's what I mean to say. It's just target Pyro. But we can't target, can't destroy this, it's got extra attack from, I don't actually understand where. There, okay. Let's go to battle phase. It kind of makes them use it, and then makes us use it. Or we just crash. I'm good with that. And we call it a turn. It's a when you can, but I don't know how we get it to miss timing, because we've got, like, essentially a, you know, thingamajig. Activate this. They destroy it. You should do, anyway. They're probably just reading now. Yeah, that'll do it. Ashened is in fact good enough. Plus we didn't open fantastic. Well, no, we didn't open fantastically. Do I take this as the proof that I've needed that just it doesn't work? We'll give it... How many is fair? How many is a fair amount before you conclude that yes, it's just bad, you'll run like 2 fewer monsters, or yes, your cards are just not impactful enough to play this kind of style? I don't really know the answer to that, but we're going to keep trying it anyway. Well, that's certainly a card. So... let's activate One Day Apiece. Maybe it baits Ash Blossom. I say baits Ash Blossom like we've got something else to add, but, you know. Right. Set a few. Call it a turn. Battle phase. Fuck you. No, we're not gonna chain another. Selects to banished. Banish? Banish. Probably Deep Grave, right? We want to just torrential whatever they do. Umi. Hello. Or, technically, Umi. This card doesn't exist. It only exists because Konami says it does. ODL Kairyushin. No, you're not keeping that on the field. The thing is, they've already won. I don't have Fairy Wind in this deck, I don't think. I can only special summon Light. I don't have a good Light Link 3. Because this allows you to special a water from your grave. Gains 200. This would be a little bit short of what we need. Trying to see if there's anything we can actually do. I genuinely don't think there is. We can not go into the battle phase. Why is this still ALO on the field? This one's always treated as... Or this is becoming Umi, but this should be just Umi. We're not winning this. Umi controller's a better stun deck. Evenly matched is the exact dichotomy of, well, going second players need something to balance out the game, and fucking hell, it's not once per turn. Absolutely crazy card design. And it's just normalized. It's not even, like, just... You don't strictly play it. You carry by Maxi. Actually, I do not. Maybe you do. We're gonna activate this, though. We're gonna take a look at your deck. You're playing Drytron. So, let's give you the worst option. And let's set a guy. If you're playing Earth's Arctic, then it's a crazy list. It's dumb. They're playing Earth's Arctics. Now I have commentary for this. You best believe. They are in fact playing Ursus. They are really playing both in the same deck. This is a terrible Drytron deck and a terrible Earth's Arctic deck. I don't care if I lose the duel or not, it's just... No, you don't do it. They are so anti-supportive of each other, that's the thing, like... Drytrons are all low level with high attack values. The Arctics, for their level, do not have high attack. This means that you can't tribute off the Drytrons with your Arctic effects, and you can't tribute the Arctics with your Drytron effects, unless you specifically get the Megas. No, wait, no, you just can't, right? It's tribute one of the Drytron monster or a ritual. Yeah, so it's not like you can do that. What I'm more thinking about is the ritual spell, if we find that thing. Where is it? Whose total attack equals or exceeds. So yes, any two monsters does make these big boys, but they all have better effects when you use, like, lower attack on... Well, this one's new. These two, the original boss monsters, have better effects when 2 or less. You're not doing that with Earth's Arctic. Are you specifically playing the Earth's Arctic to get to Bright Knight? Because this... Okay, I'm very confused. They have activated the heretical card that you probably don't really want to play in either. On the one hand, someone's playing it. On the other hand, someone's actually playing it, you know? Now what? You made the fusion. I've got a Kaiju and I've got a second V-Jam, and I'm not afraid to use them. Tritron, move Beta Fafnir, okay. Send a Drytron card from your deck to the grave. Add an Ursa or a Drytron. So it is a Drytron deck. I just don't really know why you jump through these hoops. It makes the deck so much worse. Like, you already lose to Nibiru. This is an anti-Nibiru, but how do you easily summon this? I mean, it's just 3 Drytrons, isn't it? Hello there. Welcome to the stream. What are they doing with their combo? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? Okay, they are ritual summoning this, but you see, like, you could Nibiru at this point, and then if they don't have the materials in hand, they can't ritual summon. Have Drytron players just been saying, like, fuck it, we ball against Nibiru for the longest time? Twice per turn when you can, at the end of the damage step. That should beat it. Are they actually going to destroy things? That's the real question. During your opponent's turn, target face a card, send that to the grave. This is not face up. And is it quick effect? I don't think it's during your during your opponent's turn, so it's still fine. I think I do have to switch off this deck though. It's not great. And you ritual summoned it with 8 levels, which means it doesn't get its little bonus effect. Maybe that doesn't matter to you. But just saying. Yeah, that's fine. No. Do you know Cubics? I don't think they do. Okay, that does work. Damn. It's not like, what was I gonna do? I was gonna relinquish Anima this. Oh dear. Right, so what can we do now? I can play the Dark Door, and that is very funny. During your opponent's turn, type 1 face-up card. Okay. First... do we want to get rid of this one or this one? Hold on. How many cards can they get rid of? Of the attack total? 2,000 or 4,000, so they've got send 1. Let's just get rid of this. I don't need them to have it. Have a Kaiju. Have a Dark Door. And let's check the top of your deck again. Negate, destroy. That's a negate. You son of a bitch. Why does this just casually have a negate on it? Are we winning this? Absolutely not. It is once per turn. Give them evenly. What are they going to do with that? What can I do with 2 tokens? Not much. We can get ourselves to Steel Star Regulator. We can get 2 Power Code Talker. But it's not like either of those do anything. Yeah, go for it. Are you summoning Grand Chariot? Are you actually... No. Just Bungus. Can you out V-Jam if I don't activate the effect? I carry by Maxine. No, no, no. I carry by Marshmallow. Retrain number 50. Right, okay, you can ritual summon this now. Send that card to the graveyard. Yeah, we're kinda done, aren't we? Would the other decks I have had any better chance of dealing with this? I genuinely don't think so. The only one they might have had a better chance with was, ironically, I think the Umi deck. But as for this, they are just slightly too powerful. They're not going to run out of time or interactions. From your graveyard, I completely misread that. They had that live for so much more. It's currently live for 2 cards. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, you got it. So curious about that deck. Like, this just feels bad to play in Drytron, right? Oh, they don't even have it for Crossout Designator. Like, okay, you're trying out something with Earth Arctic, however, it falls into the classic Earth Arctic bit that people do, which is play as few as possible. And it's so annoying. Like, this deck feels bad. Sure, we lose to it, but we lose to many things. I just like me good stuff deck, what can I say? Is there any reason we should be playing an archetype thing over good stuff? And should we edit good stuff a little bit? Is there anything we should be putting in and taking out? Spell trap removal. We stopped playing Fairy Wind some time ago, but do we need to start playing it again? Do we need Concrete? Do we need this? I know we've just, you know, stopped playing this fairly recently, but it also feels like there's so much that needs to be covered again. Like, what if we cut out the Abyss Stungrays? We have another one of these now. What if we put another one in? We got Metaverse for 2 field spells, we got Moon Mirror. What if we did cut the Concretes? They need to be summoned by a card effect. Is this a good tune to still be playing? In theory it is. Are we still playing the Optimal Synchro lineup? let's save this for a second. Take a look what this is doing different to other decks that we have. Yeah, we can't really play the tech choices in that. There's no reason to play the choices. Double play. 3 level 5 or higher. We kind of don't really, like, we sort of have that 3 types and attribute thing, but do we have it for those level 5 or higher? Probably not. So, I don't think there's anything we need from that. Probably not. Let's take a look at the dragon list. Oh yeah, right, we can make this. That might be worth putting in there. Especially as we just haven't made Zeroboros. There's Necro Dragon, but I don't think that's to our benefit. And yeah, I think like Super Heavy is an unironically strong deck from our list of options right now. So let's edit this. Let's cut one of these, and let's go to our synchro pool and just have another look. Because, yeah, there is a Supreme King 12. Non-tuner wins synchro. I believe we already went over this, and we don't really have anything that's convincing. Plus, we need a wind tuner. Let's see. Where are you? There we are. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else we really need to stick in. This can be made if we use exactly 2 cards, and then what of it? I don't think there's any benefit. It's just a quick synchro summon, which is good. But if we can quick synchro summon, we can probably just synchro summon. I don't think there's any new spell traps that we really need to play. At least I didn't see anything from the other list. Maybe that's because I haven't updated them in some time. We do have this. We can't send tokens. I think I seem to remember, right? That feels like a ruling I should know. It feels like it's going to come up. Especially if I don't know it. Right, what else could he be putting in? Not much else. We worked out that the Resurgam XC stuff didn't really work out. Doesn't really work out for us. And I think we've been playing this recently enough. There is an argument that we put in Chaos Max, but it is a one of we have to draw a spell and itself, which is some requirement for us, just a bit. We don't have any of the ritual support that searches out. That's actually, you know, okay to just play. Probably put that one in there. And maybe just call it at that and just sort of run this again. And then play this for a little bit, go back to Super Heavy Samurai. Because that was actually doing okay. Once I gave it its fair chance, gave it a few duels, learned the neat things I can and cannot do with the deck. Right. Moninzo. We have Torrential Tribute and Sangan, which searches anything. Surely. Let's see what they do, guys. Basically T-set, but just, you know, not T-set to play around Mech Knights. Which we have now seen, so it's good to do. Magician Souls. Okay, are you summoning the Dark Magician? They are summoning the Dark Magician. No. Maybe it's a dumb move, but no. I don't think... Oh, wait, no, they're just gonna make Dragoon, aren't they? You... Does that work? No, no it doesn't. You get one or the other. It must be clicking buttons. Magician of Chaos. And yeah, that doesn't work. They did, however, bypass Torrential Tribute. Did they really think they had a cool niche interaction and just, like, screw it up? Okay, they got rid of Torrential. We should have fired it at the start. Although it didn't really matter. And this at least keeps Sangan alive for a minute. Okay. You can draw one card. They haven't yet normal summoned. So what's the card in hand is the big question, right? Because if the card in hand is Eternal Soul, I think we're fucked. Putting it, you know, technical terms here. Right, did they find anything? They did. You don't control Dark Magician. Yes, you do. Did you just set Eternal Soul? Sangan, help me. It's not Ash Blossom. Right, what can we do? We have Cosmo, we can't get to a Cosmo, we can get to a 6, we can... Oh wait, we can just straight up get to Benkei, can't we? Yeah, we can. Let's get this. That's fine. And end of the battle step, we'll special summon. Now we can defeat this, we can normal summon this, give it Moon Mirror, hit this. Of course, if that's the card we don't want it to be, then this is going to be very painful, but... What if we just... They have an interaction. They're popping the Moon Mirror. That is definitely the wrong choice, but it's funny. Put it on the bottom. Definitely on the bottom of the deck. Anyway. On the field or in the graveyard. We don't want to... we don't want to kill it, but we do. If it's Eternal Soul, it's Eternal Soul. They kind of have the game anyway. Actually, they would have used it already. Why are you pausing? They did draw Dark Magic Attack, which just destroys, like, every monster I control, right? Isn't it just Raigeki? No, destroy all spell traps, okay. It's 1,000 Knives, and it's targeting. Please tell me they shift it to defense. It'd be so funny. Power of reading. Yes! We did it! Maybe the best plays we had was Super Heavy Samurai all along. They definitely had Dragoon in the extra deck, right? No, they didn't. They are on... It is very much Dark Magician, but yeah, they have the win con. It looks like none of those none of those face downs were anything we had to worry about. I was genuinely thinking they probably had it if they left it a turn. But no matter, we take what we get. Let's go. 3 whole legacy tickets. We could get anything from these. We could even get vanilla monsters, right? Kind of torrential, but that's honestly good enough to play. Beast Rising. Another Union. Gemini. Battle position changing. Kozaki. Needle Sealing is played. I think we just put that in the deck. It's basically Torrential 2. Close enough. Let's see what we get from the Mass Effect. Right. Oh, I did the thing. Right, I didn't see it. Okay, so that's a rescue card. Insect. Support. This is also Marshmallow. Sometimes. No, it is always Marshmallow. Okay, sure. Let's see. Oh, more Mech Knight support. We just don't have Mech Knight. Dearbound. This is kind of a boss. It's not great. But it is something that we might genuinely play. And right, what's the card? Non-tuner Fiend. I don't know what we're playing that's non-tuner Fiend. I know there's a level 8 non-tuner Fiend we're playing, but that's slightly too high to use. Sangan is a non-tuner Fiend, but it's level 5. Or level 3, and we need a level 5 tuner, sorry. I wonder what type the seed is. It'd be expensive. But... it's kind of a negate. We probably at least look at whether we can play it. Yeah, definitely. Right. Let's go to Duel and check our deck. Right, okay, so first things, Needle Sealing. Second things, Dearbound. What do we take out for Dearbound if we do? Oh wait, that actually makes it a little easier, doesn't it? What else do we have? So yeah, this is a Fiend as well. And that's kind of... Oh, Jurigedo. Okay, so there's a couple combinations that make this. I think we just play it. No, we keep this for the token spam. We have rarely ever made this. So I think we just shift it around like that. And yeah, now the problem, we're once again starting to bloat a little. We still... well, we don't really have much spell trap removal. We actually have a decent amount of ways to deal with monsters. Let's see. I don't really know what we should be cutting down on. Maybe something like Draw Hand, but I'm just not sure. 1+ non-tuner Dark Pendulum monsters. What does that require? It requires some pretty solid luck to make that. Because we need a 5 tuner at that point, right? If we use both of them, or an 8 tuner. And yeah, they don't level modulate. So it's not like, okay, right, we can think of something to swap out for this. Let's take a look at our Lake Monster pool. We aren't playing World Legacy cards, we aren't playing Mech Knights. We're not really playing Cyburst. This is a Cyburst, but we haven't ever summoned it. We've got 2 of that, but we don't... I think we probably only need 1. And yeah, actually, while I'm looking at it, Dark Machine, Light Machine, Light Thunder, Dark Fiend, Dark Dragon, Light Fairy, Light Machine, Dark Fiend. No, we do not have the type variety unless we first, you know, make an extra deck monster. This is just 2 monsters with different names turning it into an effect monster, but is that an issue here? No. I don't think that is. That's just straight up 3 monsters, but we have a better one for 3 monsters. It's the Power Code Talker. That's 2+ monsters including a Link monster, which is better if we have a whole ton of spells. Specifically Cyburst. It might just be playing Power Code Talker, and just saying sometimes we'll have a negate if we need it. At spell speed 1. It can also get strong during the battle phase. Does it have to battle an opponent? It does. So attack order matters as well. It doesn't say... Oh, no, it says effect monsters. It doesn't need to say except tokens. Okay, let's put this one in. Let's changes made. Got 4 of this thing. This'll definitely still work. It's the best deck we have, obviously. Hey, they've got the little Gen X mate. And we gotta choose. Let's try for first. But yeah, hope you are all doing well in chat. Can't say much has happened, like, to me in the past few days. I have continued to read, and nearly at the end of the book. It is very interesting. I think we probably just set this and this for a turn. Depending on what they do, we can metaverse to add to hand, or we can put it in the field zone for battle phase. No. Let's not do anything to that. Send a card from hand, go for it. Send summon with it. I mean, here's the thing. The Kaiju field spell only counts from field. Kaiju's not going to beat Horus. I think we genuinely try and get Dark Sanctuary. There's the Ash. Yeah. Maybe I should have waited for them to extend more, but who's to say they would have actually pitched the Ash? Better question, why did they hold Ash Blossom? I set 2 cards and passed. Let's see. During the next Sendai phase, after this card was sent to the graveyard, so that's still specials. But the problem is Horus can just put lethal on board. Like, I'm not going to stop this at all. Unless you don't play a big Horus engine. What are you... I'm so confused. Let's see. by opponent's card effect. Once per turn at the start of the damage step. Sure, bring it back. Do you have something here? They played around armor. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I mean, they played 3 of this anyway, that's the problem. Power Sync Stone. Neither player can activate, also the effects of face-up monsters on the field are negated. So, right, it now gains a counter. Yeah, problem. How do we do this? It's just a monster effect is activated. You don't need to have it on the field to activate it. Neither player can activate the effects of face-up monsters on the field. And is there any benefit? We're trying to... What are we trying to do? I want to banish their entire graveyard, but I can't. What can I do? The answer is nothing. I can test a ruling. How does this work? Allow me to be dumb. That works. So, what else can I do? I can synchro for 10, but it's not doing anything, is the answer. I can synchro for 7, but it's not doing anything. I'm just trying to work it out. What's the play? I don't know. It would be to synchro summon this Black Rose thing. Is it an effect or a summoning condition? You can special summon that it's a summoning condition, it's not an effect. Of course it's not. I think we're just dead. Don't you love Horus being fun, interactive gameplay by just playing Floodgates? Actually, let's just check it, but I'm pretty sure that's all it's going to be. No, they're playing combo. They just decide that, you know, what if I don't draw the combo? Back up WinCon. You see, these aren't necessary. They can just play this lot. You don't need the rest of it. The other, like, 4 cards in the deck. They're making your combo part less consistent. It is actually a backup for, like, oh, what if I don't get into my, like, crazy combo? You would say it's planning for bad things rather than trying to optimize the chance of getting the good things. What do we have? We have Synchro 7 against 57 cards. What are you doing? I have a set Sangan. Maybe a normal summoned Wicked Witch. What if we just set Sangan? I feel like they're an actual deck, and the fact that it's 57 cards confuses me. Like, why not 60 at that point? You're going for a larger deck size anyway. Because it's Dark Magician, that's why. Are you going to Fusion Summon Dead Eyes Dark Dragoon? Because that's what it feels like. This card's always a tuner monster, okay. Oh, okay, no hand traps. I don't like where this is going. But maybe I should. We've got so many tuner monsters and not enough non-tuners in this hand. What are you scared of? You have a big Dargon. Cool. Right, what are we fetching for this? What can we make? Let's see. Special, normal, steam, or not steam train, but the other guy, big boy, and a trap card. You get something from their grave. Right. Special. Put it face up there, and... Right, we can get Destroyer on the field as well, but I don't know what good it does. It does drop us a card from hand, so maybe we do it. It does cost us half our life points to do, they're drawing 2 cards. We could possibly draw 1 card. I guess we could have done Relinquished Animator as well, it's an option. But this boy's big. And what now? Transverser. Cool. Yeah, we call it an end turn. We could get their dragon back, possibly. We could get our own level 1 back. We can get Sangan back on the field. This is just a level 3 now, so what can we do with that? We can make a 7 next turn using the Cosmo. We can Synchro for 11 if we steal the Timaeus. It's not a good move to just randomly halve your life points unless you're confident. But it's a 3k and a 4k defender, and a kind of reborn trap. I think I'm okay. Especially against 57 card Dark Magician, but it is tempting to invite trouble when you utter words like that, so we'll see. We might not see. That is also an option. Okay. So they can get to Dark Magician. They were trying to work out why they couldn't special summon it. That's all it was. Send Restage, add a Magician card. Right, now this depends on what they add. Because it's either the spell or trap negate. Or it's a... okay, sure. Maybe they didn't have the target they thought they did. I don't know. We're gonna take it. It's a win. Yeah, they have the right and left hand. Was it just choice paralysis? I don't know. They have Dragoon. They have Exterior. They have Waking the Dragon. They have, like... This is good stuff. but like constructed good stuff. Why are you playing this? This never gets summoned. Like, there are 2 cards like that, 3 cards like that. They're terrible. They are exclusively good for like a graveyard heavy meta. And even then I think they'd be predictable and easy to play around. Master Duel has Fairy Tail Snow Legal. Oh, I keep doing that. Target 1 monster on the field and then activate, or I need graveyard, activate that. Attach to a rank 2, place it, or special 2, okay. Xyz block, an Xyz card, right. Constellar. Not good enough for us. We have Pacifists, and we are starting to get normal monsters, so there is a chance that we could do some kind of Pacifist deck. Although it needs to be more than what we have now. More Yosenju support, Soul of Fire, and Shang-Chi the Spirit Owl. This is really good for zombies. Prediction Princess, okay. Yeah, it gets us back the Chaos Max, but it's not good enough to play the Chaos Max. Right, I think we just jump back into it. Let's go. Right, okay, one of the rare coin toss losses. Today I think we've won, like, nearly every coin toss, if not every coin toss except for that. Certainly a hand. Voiceless. I believe that. You don't need an extra deck, really. You can play, like, just Herald. Although set 1 is not normally the start of a Voiceless turn. Ancient Warrior. They have an extra deck monster. Okay, you have one. Right. I now need to read all face-up cards. That doesn't do anything. You can make all gain 300. Okay, so unless they have an attack negate, this just works. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I can just punch this and go from there. Right. Your opponent cannot activate any spell traps until the end of the damage step. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, you can send this. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target Ancient Warriors monsters for attacks this turn. When an opponent's monster declares an attack. Okay, they do have to send it, though. So, I think we just go battle. Are you doing it? You probably do, but... yeah, there you go. Sure, go for it. We go main 2. You can send... oh, it is a spell trap negate. Okay, so we've set this, and let's activate Dark Sanctuary, see if they just negate or read. If this card is sent, while you control Ancient Warriors with 2 or more different attributes. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Is it a once per turn? Each effect once per turn. Maybe I should have held off on it. I don't know. But okay, it's like... great. They've kept a 1000 guy. Once returned during the main phase, toss a coin if this card is sent. Yeah? Go for it. Sure. Now I cannot activate cards or effects in response to Ancient Warriors cards or effects for the rest of the turn. Yeah. Okay. Nope, end of the main phase is fine. Battle phase is fine. You declare an attack and I get a chance to activate effect. Why don't I get a chance to... I should get a chance to activate an effect here. Yeah, there we go. Tag out. Okay, cool, you get a token. And now you get that one. I don't get the fucking effect because it's in response. Fuck you. Okay. Cannot target it with card effects and cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Okay. And they put the link to above it. No, they don't, but it doesn't matter. This card is link summoned, quick effect, send one card, target one face up, return it from hand. That's my normal summon gone. Why do I lose to this? Like, they opened playable, sure, but there's so many hands that don't open playable. What do we get? Cauldron. I don't think that saves us. Fuck you. Let's see. Type 1 face-up card. Wait, you don't have a card. No, hand or field. Okay. Let's do this. I know it's an archetype, I know it's constructed, but like this feels awful to lose to. Yeah, fuck it, we'll gain 500. Damn, they're not doing the thing, really? Target a face-up card your opponent controls. When is it quick effect? Quick effect, just quick effect. It's fine. I should have just set V-Jam. I should have just set V-Jam. Could you believe it? Fuck my life. And fuck you, buddy. I mean, that's funny, but like... Is there any reason to? That one. You've used your effect. And they're not going to attack into it with anything else. Fantastic. Have fun. Target the swords, it'd be funny. No, they recognize it. Tokens can't go face down. Okay, we summon the Good Witch. For our own good. You're fucking with me. No, no, you're not fucking with me. At the start of the damage step. How much damage do I have involved? No. We simply don't do it. They have one real option to bounce, and they know what it is. If they don't do it, we survive another turn. That's all there is to it. Target the monster, it would be kind of funny. How do we lose to, like, them drawing, like, playable? How constructed is this deck? What does it look like? Like, here's the thing, if they didn't have this, we were fine. There was genuinely nothing. They had a negate attack, and that was it. That's all it takes to stop us sometimes. Fantastic. Peak deck. Alright, what else? What else can we go against today? Has someone really just kind of like splurged and got the new... Nope, they haven't splurged and got the new dragon stuff. They've got the Ashen stuff. We're just not going to stop seeing this. Okay, what you doing? If you go for the fusion, I don't have outs to the... Well, no, I don't have outs to the fusion. I just straight up do not. It'd be getting to this and banish it. Because we can't target it. That targets. That targets to banish. That banishes from grave. That's not big enough. That is big enough. But it gains 500 per material. Like, it's only 3k, but the point is that you just, it takes 3 materials default. Yeah, it takes 3 default materials. So you just summon it with 3 default materials. 3 materials by default, rather. What is that thing? Yeah. The thing is, this person has better, more constructed extra deck by the looks of it, so I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm not sure how we do things. We can make 11, but if this card's sent, you can destroy all monsters on the field. And they get the dragon, so they're ensuring that even if we removed it, they'd just be able to do it, or no. That's the fusion. Right. Cool. Now what? What do we do? We have Metaverse for our own field spell. They simply have an attack negate. Oh wait, no, they haven't shotgunned it. So we do have it. It's not the best, it's terrible. Using monster from either field. Yeah, like, as far as plays goes, this is awful. But it does what we want. They did just get another one, didn't they? Yeah. Fuck you. Right, what can we do here? Not a lot. We can be stubborn. We can summon the Assault Synchron. Take 700. For basically no reason. It would make Star Eater. Activate the effect. Wait for them to do the thing, and cause death. Yep. And now you do it. Or if you don't destroy all monsters on the field, then I don't know what you're doing. Fuck you. Put this there. Can't be destroyed, can't be targeted. Destroy that card. When your opponent activates a card or effect on the field. Let's see. That needs to place itself in the spell trap zone first. It's a quick effect, so this actually dodges Wicked Witch. How many times? Once. What do we do? Kaiju? I'm trying to work it out. Do we get the Kaiju field spell? And, you know, bank on things being removed from the field, because they will? Or do we get the other one? What happens if we get the Kaiju field spell? Sure, let's activate it. It gets one counter immediately. That's funny. Now, how do we do this to protect this? Let's do this and see if they do anything. Okay, so we have Marshmallow on the field. And we have a paid Marshmallow. Go for it. Far from easy. I think the hope is that we can get this to attack into V-Jam, because if we can get it to attack into V-Jam, it's just negated. Okay. That's during your turn. Yeah, go for it. Should I be worried? Yes. Am I? For some reason, no. They've got one engrave. Presumable? I don't know. Do you play 3 of this? I think they can probably get back from banishment as well, can't they? Sure. Thing is... What, if we do this and they kill it, then we get the field spell protect? What if we just do this now? They gotta read it. I think we are just dead. Yeah, they could just use my monsters as fusion material, couldn't they? Man, fuck you to the highest degree. New people jumping in the new pack and splurging gems. Supporting Konami. Well, at this point, yes, actually. Simply because, like, the Mulchamis and Maxi are legal. At the same time. I'm tempted to just not play Master Duel for a good amount of time. Like, just at all. Simply because, you know, Maxi and Mulchamis. But at the same time, like, I don't really know. Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe a hot take, maybe a bad take, maybe an average take. I'm so fucking bored of Branded. There is just nothing exciting about this. It's been around that long. It's just got the same playstyle. There's nothing particularly unique to it. I'm just foolish for this. Why did you... Oh, you can add a card back from grave? Yeah. I'm not gonna bother. We can't do it. I'd like to be optimistic. I'd love to say we can, but we fucking can't. Going second against Branded Despia is not where victory lies. Alright, let's try and go first, see what happens. I don't know if I said last stream, but we did actually finish Ancient Mage's Bride. Which was good. I really didn't expect the ending in any way, shape or form. We will take those. But it is good. Like, it ended well, it's got a nice story. The real villain all along was Blank, and, you know... It's the FTK bot, but with a fleshed out extra deck. That's all it was. Okay. Right, keep it going. We've got 3 legacy tickets. Yes, I'm opening those. Right, what do we have? Penguin's best card. I don't think we have enough penguins. We have soldier and we have ninja, and that's it. Oh, look at that. Do you see what card this card mentions, guys? Oh dear. We're never getting Dark Magician. There are so many cards in our collection that are just completely useless simply because we won't get Dark Magician or Blue Eyes. That's not terrible. The Super Heavy deck is pretty much a machine deck. An Earth machine deck, even. Cool. Alright, let's open the packs like a normal person, card at a time. Another Archfiend, okay. Another Water Slide. Ooh, new Time Lord. At the end of the battle phase, shuffle as many cards. This is a good Time Lord as well. Oh yeah, that's something I forgot about. We could put the Time Lords in the stun deck. Another Magician Girl to support the... I think that's not terrible. Like, the more Magician Girls we get, the more playable Dark Magician Girl herself is. Right, what do we get? Lightsworn Dragonling. It's not a tuner, it's a level 4 dragon. You can mill a Lightsworn, and you can add a stat line, which is the Punishment Dragon or the Judgment Dragon. I don't think we have either of those. I'm going to have a quick look, but I'm pretty sure we don't. What else is in this, by the way? We've got Ashen, which has 2 URs, 3 URs, oh dear. I don't know if there's much else that's particularly important in here, honestly. Like, the Drytron support is neat, the Ashen stuff isn't good, we're losing to it because we're, like, terrible deck. The Armed Dragon stuff, I'm pretty sure that's been in Master Duel for a while. What else do you have? What else do you have? You have a different form of spot removal. You have the Light and Darkness Dragon support, or archetype, I guess. Tenpai support if it wasn't already in Master Duel. Ah, you can see when it was implemented if it was new. So this was new. That's new. Any of this stuff? Like the Armed Dragon stuff, yeah, that's not new. This isn't. Ashen stuff is. This should be, yeah, that's new. At the low end, you don't really have much, honestly. And at the high end, there's still not a great lot. Like, this was already here for Arctic and Drytron. The only Drytron card that's really new is this and the Trap, which does line up, of course, but yeah, none of this is particularly impactful except for, wow, would you look at it, these two. If you're a big fan of Drytron or Light and Darkness Dragon or Ashen, then sure, it's stuff. Right, let's check out Lightsworn. See what we have. Okay, we have a few cards and we actually have Punishment Dragon. But there's a problem. That requires Banish. They want to be in the grave. And it's if sent to the graveyard. So we need to put it in the graveyard somehow. We then need to banish. If this card is normal or flipped face up, you can banish Lightsworn from your hand or grave, banish card on the field. Let's see. Bash a number of cards from the top of your deck. Nope. You can control 2 or more Lightsworn, banish 2 Lightsworn, target 2 cards, banish. Like, it seems so conditional to actually get these Lightsworns banished. We could start to play a Chaos Light Dragons deck, probably. That feels like that's going to be the way to do it. But I don't think it's good enough. I don't think it's going to be consistent enough either. I've got to say, I don't remember ever seeing the FTK bot with full extra deck. Times change, I guess. I don't know what it's going to do with a full extra deck that it, wouldn't do with just, like, adding in the bare minimum copies of a card. It's why it generally just has a 6 card extra, 40 main, and you roll from there. Alright, what do we have? 60-14. Let's see, when opponent wants to declare some attack. Okay, so we have attack negate. We have big. And we have a guy. As far as opening hands go, it isn't actually that bad. But we have no idea what our opponent's on. T-set. We can do stuff with this. We can definitely do stuff with this. Right. Normal. Battle. Attack in. Could be a hand trap, but you take the risk. I don't like where this is going. At all. You can add Red Eyes Fusion. No, you're adding Red Eyes Black Dragon. Three, 2. And main 2. Set. Your move. And it stays at 3-2 until the end of their turn. Magic Revo. They are doing Dragoon. Continue my main phase? No, unfortunately there's nothing for me to do. You're playing 60 cards and you actually find a way to Dragoon. Of course you do. It's just how things go, isn't it? Apparently not. Okay, we can take the Magic Revo back, but I don't know if that does anything for us. Good Witch. Turn that into 2-1, punch it. And then get it to our side of the field. Oh yeah, right. Do this. We just have 4 order in hand, don't we? Battle phase. Yep. Right, and now, what's the wording on that little guy? Okay. That's fine, I think. We attack in for the damage we can get. You should just do that. They can do it again if they... during the main or battle phase, so yeah, you can do that again, that's fine. I don't honestly care. you have Dark Sanctuary, Cubic Ascension, and the Deep Grave to contend with. You can attack into this, but you've got to deal with Dark Sanctuary. And this can attack over anyway. I feel like they are really just trying to get to poly. That's all they're doing. It's just a terrible Dark Magician Red Eyes deck. Okay, we failed it. That's still fine. Could always bring Yugioh back. They summoned another Dark Magician, actually. That's really funny. So, yeah, let's go battle phase. Let's just hit it. We're not going to hit in a second time, so they don't get to trigger this. That's fine. This floats into a Cosmo. We've got a ship left in deck. Yeah, go for it. Are you getting it from grave or are you getting it from deck? From grave this time. Good knowledge. No, I'm not going to continue my main phase. They're playing Shining Sarcophagus. Okay. Is that it? Your deck is now online? You were just bricked horribly for 4 turns? I probably should have tried to get in a Dark Magician to attack them with, but it's okay. Now what? Special summon this. Yeah, you can do that. But you didn't. But you did not, sir. Why did you not? Ah, stupid. Sure, we can let that one slide. Can't let this one slide. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. We let it go. This dies. Banish. Get into Dogfighter. And then we use the Cubic Ascension on this. And it goes through, which means we've got Anima next turn. Okay, they didn't take the damage. Now what do you do? There's Dark Armed. go for it. No, go for it. You can get rid of 2 cards from this 4-card field. It is not a quick effect. This floats. And I should be able to kind of like just either stall or lethal. I wasn't quite as certain that I actually had that game anymore. Probably should have tried to keep the Forerunner. That was likely a mistake. Anyway, we won. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, what an awful deck. That's terrible. It's just everything. Like, okay, people doing character decks is one thing, but the thing is that's not a character deck, that's 3 of them. Cutting off, you know, some parts of one and some parts of another and just deciding, yeah, we'll keep this and that. Right, Ally of Justice card. Gravity Blaster featuring Dyson Sphere. This is a nice card for the machine deck. Melodious, okay. Mutant card, which gives us, what, a field spell, an equip spell, a trap, and 1 monster. We don't have any level 4 lowers. An artifact. This works for a super heavy deck, definitely. Green Dust on and an X-Saber. Right, need to have an X-Saber in hand. Probably not playing. Let's continue dueling. It's going so well. We're already in Gold 1. I say already, it's taken us 2 hours, but, you know, look on the bright side. We're here. The effort has not been in vain. And we spent a good chunk of that time with, you know, bad deck. Right. How does the hand look? Looks like a rank 4. Alright. 2 cards. Pendulum Scale. Special Summon. Maxi. I mean, that by itself is, what, 2200 attack? So I think the players literally just leave that on the field. Now what? Come on. Punch them for 2-2. Main second. Drop its attack again, but give ourselves another body to wall up with. And we get to listen to the Bop and Field spell. And now, do they just have full combo? I think they just have full combo. And we lose. They drew 1 card off Maxi. Was it the 1 card they needed, or was it the 1 card that was still a brick? That one, I'm not going to know. I kind of want to play this out. The Centurion combos are long. Pitch the Ash Blossom, I guess that was what they drew, maybe? You don't really discard it. Unless, you know, you have another one in hand. So what is it, double imperm? No, if it was double imperm you would have probably, you know... No, you'd leave the curtain raiser. Anyway, there's a 12. The first of many. How long can we be bothered to sit here for? I can't be bothered to sit here for that long. I'm not going to win against a constructed Centurion deck. Yep, there's Max C. Would you look at it? Proper Centurion deck. Extra deck and everything. Actually, that's something I haven't been looking for. That's a jank deck. That one's the FTK bot, I think. That one's not even playing Maxi. They're playing so many one-offs. One-offs and two-offs. Maxi. Maxi. That's not a deck. I'm not playing it. Playing one. Why would you play only one? Why are you playing this? That's... You shouldn't... That's terrible. I mean, the extra deck doesn't need to be real, but, like, that's awful. Right, yeah, so far... Oh, okay, one. Oh, this is... Oh, I don't like this. Why are your ratios like this? This is horrible to look at. But yeah, so far on the Bolchami count, did we just win or lose? Lose. On the Bolchami count, one Bolchami in all of their decks. Which I can't say wasn't expected. Because the thing is, the way people are looking at it is, well, I'm going first 50% of the time, and therefore 50% of the time Bolchami's a brick. You know what? That's definitely cards. Cauldron of the Old Man. Game. Validation's present. Ganon and Chain Boy. Set Marshmallow. Solid hand, guys. Ready for anything. Completely clueless. We couldn't be facing anything strong, right? You see, like, Live Twin Sprite, they can't just output, like, 10k damage if you do nothing. They still end on the gates, aren't they? And they tried for the ult art. Either that, they crafted it. You're playing Parallel Exceed, okay. I mean, the Leela doesn't have to be pointed to by this, I guess. Yeah, it's just special summon it. Exceed has to be summoned to the right zone. Okay, so why play the 4s in the deck of 2s? What are you making with them? Bagoo. Yep, okay. It's fine, but you still can't beat Marshmallow. Now, this one the pop. Type 1 card on field, destroy it. Okay. So they're getting a draw. They're not scared of my 1 face down. Now, on the other hand, this does mean that these are kind of not particularly useful. Like in the Citus, because Bagooska just negates. And in terms of link monsters, they put it in the correct zone to make it safe. I can make this if I can get enough bodies. That's funny. Now, if they really care about the destruction, they can get that. Or you can just do that, you know? You can be a bit mean. Why would you not drop that so much sooner? No, you're good. Meanie. And they get to destroy a card as well. Like, it's just a card, right? Yeah. So there goes my Cauldron of the Old Man, excuse me. I think we're done, simply because Bagooska. Like, it wasn't a problem except for Raigeki. Although I guess, funnily enough here, type 1 card on the field, destroy it, I now get a chance for this again. So we might as well. Not going to trick me into discarding a card. Bagooska's really annoying though. What do you do now? You've made your link monster already, you can make another one if you're playing to. Or you can just do that, sure. Interactive gameplay, you know? Floodgates that don't affect your deck but do affect the opponent. And then you make another one. It's the on-field effect to Book of Moon, so this doesn't work. On-field effect to Book of Moon, so this doesn't work. Anima is like the only top deck right here. During your player's turn, you can banish this card. It's banished for cost. If that were in defense position when this effect was activated. Yeah, no. Fun gameplay, you know? It's alright, we can make platinum today, I swear. We got this. We're playing the best deck. Pile of card. And look, we keep winning the coin toss and getting to choose. That's always a good thing, right? With this hand, though, 59 cards. Why not 60? I wasn't special summoning anyway. I'm going to normal summon. Well, am I even going to normal summon? No, I'm going to set 2 and pass. We have Torrential Tribute and Abyss Stone Ray. It's gonna be good enough. Okay. Albaz. Yes. Now what? Battle phase. What if I just don't take the damage? You know? It's an option. This is useless. It's good for exactly when they've got their payoffs already on the field, and I don't want to get to that point. What am I waiting for on their end? So yeah, what if I just pay 500 to make sure that I can hit over it with this? Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I want to though. What do you have that's constantly asking to be activated? Is it Max C again? Imperm. Is it Max C? Probably not. It's asking them pretty frequently, whatever it is. Enter. I'm fine with this. I don't know that they have anything. They have horrendously bricked. But the problem is, once they start fusion summoning, that is kind of it. You can also banish monsters from your graveyard. Fantastic. They found a way to fusion summon. That's kind of the end of the game. I need Compulse against this deck. That's kind of what I need, really. You spin the fusion back to the extra deck, it can't fusion summon with, you know, it can't be part of the bodies. Okay, what does this do? By shuffling... Yeah, you see, this can be used as material. Because it counts like... It's annoying. Pitch troll and log. So yeah, they were just bricked. We're good. Although they summon first, and then they resolve what, this one? Add Despia. So yeah, we don't get the chance to Torrential Mirror Jade. Which sucks. But it's not like it helps when you know, they're just shuffling back the fusion monster anyway. There is no difference. Sure. Dumb idea, but you go for it. No, we'll keep 3 monsters for him to choose from. He destroys one, we're left with one. Or we just do this now. Yeah, just get branded fusion. Go for it. What monsters? Could you just, like, not have things? Could you just stop? Oh, you're not fucking doing this, are you? No, it's just a body. They're genuinely just making a body. They're gonna set branded in red or something like that. Maybe just set branded fusion. Count that I don't have spell trap removal. Branded banishment. Despia. Yep. Destiny Hero, draw a hand. What can I do here? Cannot target. Do you target? You do not. You can still fusion summon, right? They probably can fusion summon. I don't like what I'm about to try and do. Yeah, you just bring back Mirror Jade, because fuck you. Branded is just not fun anymore to, like, play against. There's no niche interactions that are, like, interesting, that when they come up it's always like, oh, look at this neat way I can floodgate you, or stop you from getting your effects, or, like, you know, this, that, the other. As far as hands go, I mean, this makes ya boy. But your opponent is on 0 extra deck. So I am scared. And we call it a turn. And we lose, probably. Didn't put Silver Sentinel in the deck. It's probably a mistake. True Draco! We can't beat True Draco. Are you just going to take Grave the Superation Organism? No, you're going to prefer to get started. Do you have anything? Yep, there's one. Oh, you put them on the top of your deck, didn't you? No, shuffle the rest back into the deck, okay. What do you tribute summon? 1. Dynamite. Okay. do here? Kaiju this one. Let's take one card out of hand. We got two face downs. What are they? What are they possibly doing for you? Judgment. I gifted you a kaiju. You clicking buttons over there? I think they clicking buttons over there. Rivalry. Yeah, I'll tag out. Draw two. You've already used this effect. Sure. You've now used the thing. It's special summoned in defense position, so I have something to hit into with the dog fighter. Let's see. We kind of have to make them scared of this anyway, so we just do it like that. We don't have anything. Well, actually, that implies that they have a tribute to the monster in hand. What is the tribute to the monster in hand? That's the question. Okay. Now, fuck you, but... we probably... Like, here's the thing, if I activate a card or effect, they get a thing. So what if I just didn't? Yeah, no, what if I just let it die by battle and, you know, go to an abominable Unchained? Oh, that's also an option. Who's attacked? He is attacked. Chain 1, chain 2, so they only get one thing. Oh, they don't even get one thing yet. Due to the time that it's happening. Why did I not have a target? 1 level 5 or lower Cosmo from deck. We're going to destroy this. Quite seriously, why did I not have... Oh, already control a fiend. Yeah, right. And that seems like it's probably the end of the game. There is no Fiend Cosmo, so I couldn't summon it because I put up Abominable Unchained Soul. We'll do this now. And activate Yugioh Waterfront. And we drew the other one. Use the effect. They can reborn it turn after turn, but I now get kaijus. Nope. Would you look at that, another counter. They can stall, but then I can get a kaiju one turn, and then kaiju the second turn, and that is probably the end of the game. Although I don't know, I can't summon it to my field, I can summon it to their field. Then I can't do anything. I need a second fiend. Like, anything would do. Sangan would do. That's funny. What are you thinking? Oh, you can get another body. Ignis is monsters, right? No, that's spells. Although I'm not going to activate an effect, this kind of just happens. But I still want to keep them off the spells, rather. Yeah, main two. You can get a thing if you want, as a treat. Maybe it's the wrong move. Take a kaiju. End phase. The thing is, if they make Masterpiece, they're going to make him monster trap immune by the looks of this. So, make of that what you will, I guess. Hey, that's a fiend. Okay. Let's do this. If they want it, they can get it. Your choice. That's fine. Is that the monster? True King monster, yeah. And yeah, we just go battle. Okay. 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 Continue your main phase. Yeah. I mean, we go into battle and then can't do it, so the end turn. You have stalled it into getting a tribute monster. Congratulations, you've done it. I can tribute set though. I don't mind doing that. I've got tribute sets in this deck. Just walling up. I mean, I've got normal summons, and normal summon with Moon Mirror Shield does it. Oh, also this does it. This applies pressure without really applying that much pressure. Like, either I can draw monsters now, or I can whittle down their life points. Ah, Masterpiece. That's fine. Type 1 monster, destroy it, that's fine. What if I said I was not going to destroy it? going to do? They haven't read the field spell, have they? Special one back. Destroy that. Give me the counter back. Nope. That can't attack and you know it. Nor can that. You didn't tribute summon this. Oh. Level 5. You're okay. I'll take it. Seed. Now it's unaffected by traps, so it does get the choice of if it wants to redeclare. And they know they don't. It's that easy. The Monarchs erupt. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring this back. Face up defense. Another V-Jam. Now, here's the question, because you targeted the face down. Interesting. And wrong. And we don't need this anymore. Bye. Now what? Yeah, you get it, but it doesn't get its effects back. It needs to be tribute summoned. You don't have destruction. You don't have a tribute summon monster. If you don't draw into a monster, Monarch's Erupt dies. If Monarch's Erupt dies, I can get Anima and snipe this thing. Yeah, go for it. Only this thing can attack anyway. We have somehow drawn the best possible combination of cards against a person who has half their own life points. Oh, they really don't know, do they? Now you don't even have anything that can attack either. Yeah, sure, summon it. But it's just special summoned. What are you going to do? We have been here too long in this one duel, but I think he has a severe reading error. Just that I don't think he knows. Yep, there goes the Monarch's Erupt. That means I can get myself a relinquished Anima. That means I can attack with a relinquished... Oh wait, no, it's Spellcaster. It's fine. We can tribute set this. And And they can attack it, and it will immediately get sent to the grave, but I can tribute set it. I can also just set another one of these. Change this to attack position. Go battle phase. Hit over. Masterpiece again, because why not? Maybe it's better to leave Masterpiece on the field, but we're gonna do it like this. They die next turn. They don't have anything. They would have used it by now. This is game. They can't get rid of the cauldron. Oh no. They can pop one monster on the field. Good heavens. Yeah, go for it. That's the wrong card. I don't know what to tell you, but you stupid. In the extreme. Like, yeah, this card can get you a thing. Damn, they got Masterpiece. You take 50 damage, you die. You can't get rid of everything. You've got one tribute summon. Game. That's just it. You didn't chain. You didn't... I know you have Masterpiece in hand, not an anti-burn card. You are done. Do I hate True King? No, but I do hate these little things that, you know, just pop up. Not this one. This one's fine. Deserved. Opponent did not read. And that did the practical exam. Let's go. It was worth it. All for that. What do we get? A bike? We get the bike, mate. Hope you're proud of us. We finally... we get a title. Gone are the days. Gone are the days of legacy tickets, apparently. Where is it? Monolith. That's not important information. Nor is this. And that's it. We need like 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 on guess this name. Red. The originals are yellow, black, and green. It's not important. What is the card? Nabla. It's just to get, like, that's not important. The card art is not important. That one is Tiki's soul. It's not important. Number 4? Number 2. And look, like that. That's the attempt. I need to write a thing of, like, points to put in the next survey they put out. I don't care. I got it, but I don't care. Beat Bladesman. Beast Warrior. It's a warrior. It's kind of in the name of Bladesman, I guess, but is it important? No! Fiend. Fluffle Penguin as a fairy. That's Galaxy Eyes Cypher Dragon. Not important again. We went over this. Which of the following used by Shiranui Samurai? Shiranui style synthesis. Not important again. I don't know. What a fiend. It's a level 1 OCG vanilla. Great test of knowledge there. I'm gonna use all of those bits of information. At least this one's like easy enough to passively grind up. You don't have to think about it in the slightest. You just kind of go for it. Let's get some legacy tickets then. See what we get. Dice support. You can add dimension dice. I don't know if we even have that. I don't think we do. Our deck is kind of luck dependent as is. Do we want to increase that? Potentially give our opponent double their attack? No. Good for a banished deck that we definitely have in the works. Zombie card. Nice. Don't know if it's good for us. Vanilla Earthbound card. And link support. That's not terrible. There is better. We do have better, but it's not the worst. Right. Cosmorning. This is our first spell trap. Shuffled into the deck instead of going into the graveyard. That might actually be a bonus for us. That's not bad. I think we probably play it. We don't play that, I don't think. Hey, that's our third Jizukiru. It's another kaiju. That's always welcome. Chronomaly. That's nothing relevant, right? I don't even know when this was... I don't know when that was done. This does not help us. Not with those arrows. So yeah, okay, we got a card. It's Cosmorning. We probably play it. Let's see what we can cut in the deck to find space for this one, because the deck is getting a little bloated at the moment, so if we don't start cutting cards, there's going to be a problem. Although, with how limited time we've got, let's see if we can just squeeze in a duel or two. I can always fiddle around with that after stream. Right, let's go. Going first. And okay, 40-15, fairly standard. So set MST, activate machine, and set Marshmallow. Strongest end board of all time. I know we have like a Cosmo thing in hand, But that could give us more damage on board next turn, and this potentially gives us an anima, depending on what zone they put the monster in and whether this is left on the field. I don't like where this is going. Although, if their mindset is anything like mine, they possibly just play that in like a stun deck. Or it's a bot. End phase. Yeah, let's blindly snipe something. Take this. Super Poly. That feels like a good snipe. And that's an unfortunate draw. Who said we were special summoning? Did I say we were special summoning? I don't think so. Now what? Should all hound. But is it like should all? Oh no, is that snow? You summoning snow? No, no, you're not. Go for it. Construct. This was not special summoned. Like, yeah, you can change its power position. Oh, you picked the wrong one. Squamata. Target one monster on the field, destroy it, yeah. What do you target? Oh, no, sorry. It's the flip. Right, yeah, go for it. What do you wish to attack, Construct? Do you wish to crash, or do you wish to become negated? Send Dragon. Target one card your opponent. Nope. Target spell trap, destroy it. Yeah? Okay, that's fine. I mean, they're just going to attack Good Witch. We don't even have an Earth Machine to search, I don't think. You could stop doing things now, you know? They actually have. Are you thinking about whether you should synchro summon or not? End phase. On. Get a token. Right, now what do we do? two effect monsters. How do we get into two effect monsters? Let's see. We don't, because we zoned poorly. Or rather we do, but it costs us the V-Jam. And let's see, if a card leaves the extra deck, you can target Fallen Outbears or a monster that mentions it, special summon it, and this mentions Fallen Outbears. It does! Right, so how do we want to do this? Because we can take Construct, and that's probably the best thing we could do. Okay, normal summon. Nice columns. It does open myself up to counterplay. Right, we did have the possibility to make Zerboros on that board. Can they use the Construct? I mean, they probably can. They can probably make Guardian Chimera. Like, if they're playing it, they can make Guardian Chimera. Assuming that's a monster. What? Cool. They're reading. They're not reading. Gimme. I'm gonna put Orgades over here. I'm gonna give you Dogfighter just here. What can we do? The thing is, it needs exactly 3 monsters, so there's not much point. Just go battle phase. Like you. And we kill this. And we do this. You've already fusion summoned. So, let's take this. And who are we attacking? This one's already fusion summoned during your end phase. If a fusion monster was sent to your graveyard, you can add this to your hand. This one does not have that effect. No, the better zoning would have been to give ourselves Cosmo Dogfighter. Then it doesn't matter if we leave our opponents with a token, because we just keep summoning our own tokens. Anyway, thanks for the recurring pop. Yeah, you can hit the Transverser. Don't know what good that's going to do. Go for it. Like, you could have hit over something, and you just chose not to. Ballsy move. These are both the same attack. I guess I could have killed them this turn. No. No, I couldn't have done, actually. No, I didn't miss lethal, because I only would have added a total 400 points. Kyoto Waterfront, that's funny. Do you have a Banished Light or Dark monster? Do I have a Banished? I do. What can I summon from here? Yazi and Star Eater. Do this. That's technically something to do. But you special summon a Shaddoll. That's a special summon. Choose your monster, beast. Bite. Anyway. They probably should have done a bit better with that, I don't know. They had presumably just a proper deck. I mean, yeah, I don't really recognize why this is better than... The thing is, it used to be like, Invoke Shaddoll Adventure Dogmatica. Invoke Shaddoll Dogmatica Adventure. That used to be the pile that was played. So, like, this is close to that. I don't know why that pile was played so much, and if this is better than that, but that seems... eh. We get a win. We get 2 packs. Stream has actually been fairly successful. Sure, we haven't made it out today, but you know, we've gotten somewhere. We've got our second penguin soldier as well to go with that note penguin. Okay. And monster slots. None of those are to be played. Oh yeah, sorry. Back one too many times. To round off the stream, we've got 1 master pack. Let's see what we can do with it. This is a boss monster. This is definitely a boss monster, kind of. Old school boss monster. What a boss monster. During your standby phase, you can special summon a token. No restrictions on the token. We just get a free token. Ancient Gear Golem. That's another Ancient Gear monster, which we have a few cards for. We can't really play that. Another Resonator, and another... okay. This is good, but this is good. That's okay. I don't know if we just put that in, like, the good stuff deck. We don't have enough Infernoids. But this gives us free level 1 tokens. Anima doesn't require an effect monster. So this possibly just helps us link climb easier. And if we have an abundance of tokens, we can make the Steel Star Regulator. Or Traffic Ghost. Things to think about, I guess. I don't know if this has been a particularly interesting stream or anything. I'm sorry that I haven't been talking more. In general, I've been quite silent apart from a lot of the duels. I haven't chatted too much to the to the void, as it were. And that is my failing. But I can try and make that up to you. Something like, you know, Monday, same sort of time, doing the same sort of thing. And I don't know if the Mulchamis are really going to catch on. We probably just continue this regardless. I don't know. It's not really going to hurt us in a way that we weren't already hurting, so I'm not too worried about it. But from a regular player's, like casual player's standpoint, and like a competitive standpoint where you're just like, you know, climbing the ladder every month, I do not envy anyone's position. I've already said that. Anyway, so yeah, look forward to catching you all on Monday. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll have a good time. My name is Cat Monarch, and goodbye for now.